I was a ghost that couldn't leave that world behind me. I didn't know I needed someone who could quieten my mind. You walked in, I wanted to you. I'd fallen, but I tried to keep cool. It's cliche, but I got to tell you, 'cause I just wanna make a grown man cry. I just wanna make a grown man cry.
What's up, fanatics?
And in your My Career journey, you might.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. It has been an interesting ride thus far. Kenny, some teams really improving after a sluggish start.
Yeah, well, credit the people running those franchises. Always look to improve. That's what you have to do if you're a franchise head. You can't just sit back and say, hey, we're going to accept this mediocrity.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest right here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And during this streak, guys, one thing you can see on this team is that everybody's role is clearly defined. Every player knows exactly what's expected of them. All the pieces seem to be fitting together perfectly.
Yep, and there isn't a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, we're getting into the grinded-out part of the season, Clark. Should we expect rookies now, you think, to start feeling the length of the NBA season right about now?
You know, that varies from individual to individual. I know when I was a rookie, it happened for me probably after about the 40th game or so. And I just was flat. I was still putting up decent numbers, but I just felt flat, felt lethargic. And then all of a sudden, after a week and a half or so, it just kind of went away, and I finished that rookie season strong. So every rookie's different. Some rookies never hit the wall, Kevin, but most do in some form or fashion.
And teams are all on top of this, aren't they? I mean, they know there's a chance it's going to happen, so they prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's rare when a rookie doesn't hit it, but for some it might be an extended wall. For others, it might be a short wall.
And Lamb slams it home.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
James, the pass to AI. And it's Rondo in the corner. James outside. Over to the left wing. AI. Hornets with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by the Lakers. A nice shot by Zeller.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Charlotte trailing. Outside, Batum. Kicks to Lamb. There's a screen. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's LeBron. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Rondo against Walker. Rondo with the rebound.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause a miss.
Now, here's AI. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And as we get closer and closer to the All-Star break, there's been a lot of speculation as to who might make the rosters. Greg, does AI have a legitimate chance here?
Guys, the more I hear from players and media, the more I get the feeling that AI is going to be on a roster. With the way he's played and his name recognition, don't be surprised to see him on the All-Star team.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Now here's Kaminsky. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. Goes up off the pick and finished off by Kaminsky.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
AI, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Guys, Jeremy Lamb, 2 years at UConn, drafted by the Thunder, but he's come into his own with the Hornets.
Yeah, and what some exec call the second draft, finding young players who, for whatever reason, haven't been able to make an impact with their first team, sometimes that change of scenery and ability to mature can do wonders for a player.
Now, here's AI. He has 5. A baseline J, and it falls over the rim and in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Kaminsky kicks to Lamb. Rondo against Walker. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Count it. 6 points for Lamb.
Reading these screen and rolls well. Lamb sizes up the defense and makes the correct move.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Walker. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Hornets trail by 8. Here's Lamb. 6 points for him. Walker in the corner. They set the screen. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, nice work that time, utilizing the screen. Just good, sound, solid, smart basketball.
AI outside. James against Batum. Here's AI. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Walker. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. A three ball connects from three-point range. Walker's got 5.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernangomez is checked in for Zeller. Williams comes in for Kaminsky. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Monk's subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Now here's James. 6 points for him. Excellent D there from Williams. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Monk. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. James left side. Here's AI. Drills it from outside. He's got 15.
I mean, there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hands.
Walker dishes to Monk. And again, the Hornets missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. McGee, the pass to AI. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 18 feet out. That's good on the jump shot.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside, Walker. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
Here's Monk following the bucket by the Lakers. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Yes, that goes in. 10 points for LeBron.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here is Hernangomez. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot by Monk is no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Ingram kicks to McGee. Over Williams. LeBron shot is off.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. The dish now to AI. 1:24 left in the first quarter. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Pass to Williams. Dishes it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Walker in the corner. Clock at 6. It's good from long range. Walker's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the 3-ball.
Pass to LeBron. Over Williams. And it's good off the back rim and in. And 12 points for LeBron.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Monk. Excellent D there from AI.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pulls it from the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to James. AI's got 19 points.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Hernangomez passes to Monk. Williams for three, and it's the Hornets another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
There's a screen. AI outside, shoots from the line, and again it's the Lakers.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the... LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field.
I always feel like I got it. Always.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Some changes for the Lakers. For Charlotte, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. Talked to the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right. And
Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career.
It sure was. Kaminsky and Zeller are the bigs. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Batum in at the 3. So that's the Hornets 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. Just an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when the player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Here's Batum. Charlotte moving the ball around. Inside, here's Lamb. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
AI kicks to Rondo. AI passes to McGee. Here's Rondo. Kuzma sets a screen. Here's AI. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. AI's got 23.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And there's the pass to Lamb. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 14 points for Lamb.
Yeah, you know, when Lamb is in attack mode, it really sets the foundation for him to catch fire on offense.
Now, here's AI. Covered by Lamb. Here's AI. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right. They're happy with that shot.
A shot by Batum, no good. Out to AI. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 25 points in the game. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Outside, Walker. And it's blocked.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
Back to AI. Let's go. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's AI. Here's Kuzma, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Shoots from the baseline. Walker's shot is off.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing the shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
It's stolen by Lamb. Passes to Walker. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Walker's got 12.
That jumper is pure as white snow. Walker's always had the talent. Now you can see the consistent mechanics.
And we're through the first half of basketball.
Thanks very much. You are having a terrific season so far. As we talk about All-Stars, your name is right in the mix. Now, is that something you're thinking about?
Yeah. It's definitely on my mind. All-Star Weekend, to be there would be a dream come true. Something I thought about since I was a kid. I mean, but it's not a priority. You know, priority is winning games, giving our fans the effort that they deserve. That's the main thing.
Well, I'm sure they love hearing that and hope that you continue to have success all season.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3-ball just kept falling.
Yeah, and you know what, as far as I'm concerned, keep feeding him. Got to ride the hot hand.
So for the Lakers right now, inside we've got Kuzma and McGee. AI is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in its small forward.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
There's the pick. Zeller dishes to Lamb. From 13, and it's good, 2 points. Lamb's got 16.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway. You look at AI. He's at the head of the pack in the West. And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And Zeller kicks to Lamb. Poked away. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at AI. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury. He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Lamb passes to Zeller. Shoots over McGee. Shot by Zeller, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 12 points for him.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Batum sets a screen for Zeller. Pass to Lamb. Kaminsky with the ball. He's against Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from 14, and he nails the jumper.
Good body control that time by Frank Kaminsky. Seems to me that he's got really good balance and rhythm when he's catching and shooting.
It's stolen by Lamb. He kicks to Kaminsky. A three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Count that bucket.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. Williams comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Monks subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Harris comes in for Rajon Rondo. And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
I tell you, Mark has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And that one's good. Ingram's got his second basket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
That's good from Harris.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Lamb kicks to Kaminsky. Here's Batum. Charlotte no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
To the right side. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Kuzma with a screen on Zeller. And AI gets it to go.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Walker kicks to Lamb. Kaminsky sets the pick for Lamb. Basket counts. Lamb's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Kuzma sets a screen. Three-pointer. AI, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lake. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Kaminsky and Zeller are the bigs. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Batum in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. AI passes to Rondo. Back to AI. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Batum kicks to Walker. Pass to Lamb. Outside, Batum. There's the pass to Walker. 5 to shoot. Back to Batum. Bangs home the trifecta.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Rondo dishes to AI. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks it to Rondo. McGee a screen. Now here's AI. He's guarded closely. Kuzma passes to AI. Basket good. AI's got 9 points here in the second half.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
They set the pick. Outside, Walker off the pick. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Hart kicks to AI. Again, Los Angeles.
Nice job exploiting that mismatch. Realized he had a smaller defender on him and went right to the mid-range jam.
Rondo against Walker. Passes it to Lamb. Left side, Batum. He took good advantage of that screen. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, Batum covers so much ground over the course of the game, always in motion. Tough for defenders to stay with him.
Rondo kicks to Hart. Pass to McGee. There's the 3. Hart, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this, like the shot selection. They couldn't cash in with no defense in the area, but still, they'll take that shot every day and for a month of Sunday.
Back to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Yep, it counts.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
AI can't hit. Hornets trail by 18. And here is Lamb. And there's the 3-second violation.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. They're making it hard on themselves.
James checked in for Hart. AI can't hit. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Batum. And the Hornets miss again. Lakers leading by 18. Pass to AI. In the corner, it's James. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Batum. You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
They get a hand on it. Pick by Zeller. They set the pick. Walker against Rondo. Shot's good by Walker.
Watch out now. Walker always a threat to go solo spurtability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
Rondo kicks to AI. Rondo against Walker. Rondo dishes to AI. The pass to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. AI with the bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Walker. Out to the right wing. Pass to Lamb. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Jeremy Lamb moves so well with or without the ball, and I like his creativity in using the screens like this.
Here's AI. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's AI. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Lamb passes to Zeller. He kicks to Lamb. Tries again. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 13 with that last one. On the wing, James takes a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Kaminsky's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Outside, Batum. LeBron kicks to AI. Again, Los Angeles.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Walker the pass to Zeller. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by AI. Walker's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Rondo kicks to AI. McGee a screen. AI passes to James. Outside Rondo. AI left side. Pass to LeBron. There's the triple. But they get it back. Back to AI. He dishes it to LeBron. Unable to get that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Pass to Lamb. To the middle. Shot to end this full run. And the dunk by Zeller.
You know, this is an area Lamb must continue to improve his passing. And when he passes it like this, it helps out a lot.
AI outside. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Lamb passes to Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Rondo dishes to AI. The pass to Kuzma over Kaminsky. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by AI. And Lamb kicks to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Kuzma. Kaminsky misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. AI outside. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
Nice work, guys. AI, go ahead and get changed. Meet me in the press conference room. They got a lot of questions for you.
Got you. Thanks, Charlie.
I'll be right back, you guys. And I'm back.
Everything is all set. They're ready for you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
So another win tonight to keep the streak alive. Anything you want to say after that performance?
Man, it's been amazing to see what this team can do when everything is clicking. The fans have been great, and I think the main thing that I want to say is thank you to all of them for, standing behind us this entire way. I'm excited to see how far we can get, and we got a chance to make some real noise this season if we continue to keep up this level of play.
You good, Dan? Okay, thanks.
Thanks, AI.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Washington Wizards. And guys, for the Wizards, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. Two great back.
They don't let us in, we Bogart and they talk about practice. Like we don't practice.
Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win, it's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way. But listen, they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities. And they're doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with AI. And it's James in at the small forward position. There is no shortage of athleticism in this one. Both teams' doors can simply outrun you, rise above you. But now they face each other.
What's better than watching high flyers face off? Who is going to put down a poster dunk in transition? Who is going to be on the highlight reel on the gift that you see over and over? Electric athleticism. Let's tip it up, Kevin.
Absolutely. Now AI. Following the three-point attempt by John Wall. Kuzma sets a screen, shot off the pick, and AI gets it to go on the assist by James.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Here's the screen. And Wall. Here we go now. Stolen by McGee. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. AI, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And again, Washington, no good. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. In the corner, it's James. AI passes to Kuzma. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And attendance numbers for the Wizards, Doris, historically not so great.
Well, there are a lot of people who believe, Kevin, Washington is a football town, and some of the numbers would back that up. Last season, the Wizards were 24th in the league in terms of percentage of seats filled.
Beal dishes to Howard. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
And it's AI missing.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Bradley Beal.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
McGee's shot is off.
And really, they had the play all set up there. It really just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Now here's LeBron. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's Kuzma. James trying to free himself up. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
And Beal kicks to Howard. Beal with it. Working on AI. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. James, the pass to Rondo. And here's AI. Cans the 12-footer.
Boy, nice approach, working it in low that time. Caused some problems for the defense, keeping them all balanced enough just to get the bucket.
Now here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Now LeBron. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Got that one up quick. Beal's got 9.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
Outside Rondo. AI outside. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Howard, hoping to put that miserable performance against Brooklyn behind him tonight. Beal can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Here's AI. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. LeBron kicks to AI.
They're fortunate to be in front, given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Off target from outside. Wall. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. And here's Wall following the 3 from AI. Howard dishes to Beal. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Bradley Beal's evolution from prospect to all-star. He's a better scorer now, Doris, but also a better playmaker.
He is, Kevin, and Bradley Beal has been willing to take on more of the load on the offensive end. So not just wondering, okay, how do I get my shots, but how to involve his teammates. and his ability to improve that handle, the ability to put the ball on the deck and balance that perimeter shooting with a dribble drive makes him lethal.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from AI. Wall passes to Beal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint from 13, and a little luck that time, but it drops. James has got his second bucket.
I'll tell you, LeBron James can put a defender on skates, keep him off balance. There is no limit to where this guy can score from.
Now here's Beal. He had 25 points last game. Morris, a screen from deep. Wall. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
AI up top. He's covered by Beal. Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Every team looking for long limb guys in the wing, Doris. Otto Porter is ascending up that list.
Yeah, Otto Porter is a guy who can do a little bit of everything. He can rebound, he can defend multiple positions, he's got the length to create turnovers, and of course that big-time range gives you a lot of spacing on the offensive end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Morris. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Porter. And it's Rivers in for Bradley Beal. Here's Wall, following the basket by LeBron James. Can't connect from 13 feet out. To the paint, here's Ingram. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now, here's Wall. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game.
This is an important aspect of John Wall's overall skill set. That ability to be effective in the mid-range, important.
AI with it. He's guarded by Rivers. AI kicks to LeBron. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint, because if he gets close, it's lights out.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Well, Doris, for rookies, beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
Yeah, I think one of the things that you always wonder about, and one of the great players in history, Kevin Garnett, talks about...
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. AI is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot.
You're right. Something has to change in their defensive approach. They're making things far too hard on themselves right now.
Rivers passes to Morris. Over Rondo. That one off the back iron and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Outside, Beal. Porter a screen on Kuzma. Clock at 6. Morris dishes to Beal. Tries it from 19, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a chance to get his guy a better look.
And stolen by Howard. Here's Rivers, kicks it to Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Dwight Howard this past offseason on the move, Greg, once again.
And Howard traded from Charlotte to Brooklyn soon after bought out by Brooklyn, making him a free agent. He's hopped from team to team over the last few years, and you wonder if he'll find a place to finish out his career.
Rivers against Rondo. Rivers kicks to Morris. Back to Rivers. Here's the screen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the inside. Kuzma passes to AI. Lakers working the ball around now. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
Here's McGee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer, and it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. Washington calls timeout coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
I think there has to be better communication. All 5 guys tied together, and what happened to them is what happens when you play lackluster defense.
Here's AI. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, AI.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for AI. Wizards trail by 16 to the middle. Here's Morris. Missed inside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Knocked away, and Beal kicks to Porter. Now Rivers. 20 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Morris a screen. Here's Rivers. From outside, off the mark.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Morris. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Lakers leading by 16. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
Washington shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Caldwell Pope against Porter. Back to Rivers. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Beal. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 48 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Howard dishes to Beal. No good on the three.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Wizards trail by 19. Inside. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Screen by Howard. Rivers passes to Beal. And a wide open look for Porter. That three off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. It's stolen by Morris. Poked loose and stolen by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope left side, unloads from 9. Beal with the block. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. The pass to Morris. Morris a screen. To the left wing. Howard kicks to Beal. 4 on the clock. Over AI. Offensive rebound. Morris. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from AI.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. Beal and Porter, the talented wing set. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Morris with a screen on James. Porter against LeBron. Porter passes to Morris. Here's Wall. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And when John Wall is hitting that jumper, he's borderline, no, make that, he is unguardable.
LeBron outside. Passes it to AI. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. AI's got 22 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
High post, Howard. McGee's there, and Beal kicks to Morris. Outside, Porter. Howard setting the pick for Porter. It's Beal on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. AI passes to Kuzma, and he gets the bucket. Kuzma's got 8 points.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
They set the screen. Outside, Beal. From the high post. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Bradley Beal is rolling.
Lakers leading by 20. Here's McGee. Plays it up and banks it in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
AI outside. Wall against Rondo. To the paint. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. AI can't hit. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Charlotte. Here's Wall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
AI kicks to Kuzma. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Washington calls timeout. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. One, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
Here's Porter. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Kevin, he's getting smarter about how to gain separation. Porter that time with a little burst to get around the screen.
Los Angeles leading by 23. AI kicks to Kuzma. Lakers working the ball around now. Down low, over Morris. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Both good from the line that time. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 23 points for Beal.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
James outside. Back to AI. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
Howard with the steal, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Raptors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Washington, 8 games out.
And seeing where Washington is, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
Yeah, I think if that next step was coming, it would have happened by now. They can't be worried about could-haves and should-haves. They need to be focused 100% on the push for the playoffs.
Morris with the screen for Wall. He kicks it to Morris. Shoots over Kuzma. On the wing, Porter. And stolen by LeBron. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And Washington making a change here. Rivers checked in. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And again, Washington, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Porter against Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Inside. AI. And it's sent back by Howard. Right side, Porter. Ball's knocked loose. Rondo with the steal. This is to AI. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. AI's got 10 points in just the second half. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wall against Rondo. Wall passes to Rivers. Got a piece of it. And here's AI. He has 29. He dishes it to Rondo. Back to AI. Kuzma sets a screen. And he knocks it down. Good looking three there from AI. AI's got 13 points in just this quarter. Washington shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. And Wall kicks to Beal. Howard with a screen on James. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Screen by Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Guys, think about the first time John Wall registered his first triple-double. Only 4 players in NBA history had registered it in fewer games than he did. Think about these names: Oscar Robertson, Connie Hawkins, Magic Johnson, and Hambone Williams. Incredible.
Pass to Mahinmi. Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 18 points in the game.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
And when you look at Wall, the speed, the length, the skill, Doris, this is a guy who can carry your team.
And we talk a lot about his physical attributes and how those translate to success. The blinding speed. It's the instincts to me and the competitive streak, though, guys, that makes John Wall very special.
And he's clearly
Probably no surprise, Doris. Fans would rather watch shots being hit from the field over free throws. So should the league do anything to perhaps cut down on trips to the free throw line?
You know what, Kevin? I don't know that I necessarily think there need to be fewer trips to the charity stripe. I don't like the hack-up player strategy, and I think that we've taken a good first step toward correcting that particular issue. But right now, I like the way the game is played in terms of officiating. My only objection to the way the game is officiated is take away those intentional fouls that are prohibiting fast break basketball.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with AI. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Beal. Kept alive. The kick out to Wall. Green against James. It's deflected. Oubre. And he makes the bucket. True contact and gets the whistle too.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
Well, Doris, for Kelly Oubre to maximize his potential in this league, the jump shot will be key.
Right, Kevin, and there are positive signs where Kelly Oubre and his long-range shooting are concerned. His usage and efficiency have both gone up over the last couple of years. He's also been more aggressive on the offensive end, spending more time at the free throw line, and you would expect that with the level of athleticism he brings.
Mahinmi with the screen for Beal. That's short off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That one goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the inside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. AI kicks to LeBron. Back to AI. James, the pass to AI. Kuzma with it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. AI dishes to James. Takes the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Rondo against Wall. Kicks it to Mahinmi. Now the feed to Green. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Oubre passes to Beal. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot. Beal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, that release by Beal just so pure.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. McGee, the pass to AI. Rebound by Mahinmi.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside Beal. Mahinmi with the screen for Beal. Mahinmi, a screen on McGee. Oubre passes to Mahinmi. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, over the years, Mahinmi has become more and more offensive-minded. You get him a paint touch, he's thinking score it.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Washington. The Lakers also making some changes. Zubats is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Well, you look at a guy like Jan Mahinmi, who plays the center position, and certainly that's a position that's evolving in today's NBA game. And Mahinmi has done his best to change with it. Changed his diet to become a little bit lighter and more mobile, which is crucial.
And it's time for an injury report. We now get a chance to check up on the status of Austin Rivers. David Aldridge. To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 5 assists in the game. Doris, you mentioned Mahinmi changing his diet. He said that was not easy for him.
Well, Kevin, his weaknesses are French food and sweets. He describes himself as a big-time chocolate guy. But you understand, if you're Jan, that you need to change your body type in order to be effective and increase your longevity.
Oubre passes to Beal. He gets that one. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
James kicks to AI. Rebound, Washington.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Howard, the pass to Beal. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. AI.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
Outside, Wall. Howard with a screen on LeBron. Step back shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 32 points for Bradley Beal.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Beal can't get it to go. So it's the Lakers now. LeBron dishes to AI. Back to James. AI passes to Kuzma. Over Oubre. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by AI.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Howard kicks to Beal. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good. Here's AI. Nails it.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in.
Big win, fellas. Man, I was on fire. Man, keep it up.
There's my awesome interviewee. Get it? Awesome interviewee, AI.
Yeah, man.
Your initials.
I get it. You need me out there?
Oh, yeah. Whenever you're ready.
All right, coming.
Like, killed in my improv group. Hey, look, that joke did really kill in my improv group.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, just keep workshoping it, you know? I mean, like, you'll get there, man. It's all good.
Okay.
Big win for you guys tonight. Do you feel like you can even learn anything in a game where the score is so lopsided?
Learn anything? Man, I don't know. All I can tell you is that we crushed them. Crushed them! I mean, woo! Man, this team is legit, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the big win tonight. Big win. Next question. You good then? Okay, thanks.
Thanks, AI.
But we're not done there.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. They must.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for it. And as things get...
Well, guys...
David, thank you for the update. AI, very popular among the voters early.
And there's no guarantee he'll land a spot on the roster, but you can't deny his popularity with the voters. That does go a long way.
Well, Chris, tonight we see two teams with a lot of upside and still realizing what they can do, where their season can go.
It's a look into the future of the league, Kevin, and you gotta love it. It's always exciting to watch the young players develop.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the center position. Now, here's AI. Coming off a solid outing against Washington, and yes, it's good.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Russell kicks to Fareed. Here's LeVert. He's guarded by AI. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. We're about 1 minute into the first. Rondo passes to AI. Kuzma with it. Back to AI. Pass to Kuzma. AI with it. 6 to shoot. The pass to Kuzma. Over for Reed. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Off target with his weapon. Pretty good look from mid-range.
Here's LeVert. He's guarded by AI. Allen left side. And it's Russell in the corner. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And a wide open look for James. That one's good from the corner. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
knocks it loose. Russell with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Russell against Rondo. Screen by Fareed. There's Russell with the three, and it's AI with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
James kicks to AI. Passes it to McGee. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Nets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the screen. Here's Allen. McGee with the block. Now, here's AI. He's covered closely. In the corner, it's James. Shoots from 14. And AI with the basket on the assist by James.
His ability to create is a big part of what makes LeBron so effective. That there's no way to defend him in the open floor.
Here's LeVert. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Unloads. Misses off the right iron.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shooting.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. McGee dishes to AI. LeBron James on the wing. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, as we get closer to the halfway point of the season, it's clear just how impactful LeBron James has been on this roster.
It is night and day from the Lakers of last year to this year. This is just how much adding a player like LeBron can change your team. He just does so much and opens up so many options for everyone else on the roster.
Pushing their lead to double digits.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw good, LeBron. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Here's AI. Following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. Pass to McGee. And here is LeBron. Back to AI. Fires. High post. Good. And the assist goes to James. AI's got his second bucket tonight.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Here's LeVert. 9-point game his last outing. Outside, Russell. Screen by Fareed. And it's Russell missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And it's McGee with the jam.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Here's LeVert. He's guarded by AI. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Well, he's been an absolute magician
when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
James kicks to AI. Back to LeBron. Pass to AI. Unloads from 13, but he stays with it. Up top, Kuzma. On the wing, James. AI outside. It's Kuzma top the key. Right side, Rondo. McGee a screen. AI outside. Launches it. The offensive rebound. McGee fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, they get the rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%. And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Rajon Rondo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with LeBron James. Then it's AI. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 40 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Kuzma passes to AI. Kicks it to James. Here's AI. LeBron dishes to AI. Clock at 2. Here's the 3. LeBron shot is off. Nets trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Russell gets it to go.
And smooth release from range. Russell can just do so many things for you.
And there's the pass to Kuzma. Rondo against Russell. Over Rondo. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pull-up jumper. LeVert grabs the miss.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes but still get the wrong result.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And so the timeout by Kenny Atkinson here. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Lakers on D. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the Nets miss again.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down tonight.
Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's LeVert.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Shot to stop the drought. And it's AI missing. Nets trail by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hollis Jefferson passes to LeVert.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Now look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from AI. Russell kicks to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the shot goes in. LeVert's got his second bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles leading by 11. James outside. Passes it to AI. Back to LeBron. AI passes to James. Outside for Rondo. And there's the feed to AI. Kuzma sets a screen. AI outside. To the left side wing. Here's McGee, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And he's just had one attempt at the line early. You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches, the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they enter into the pros.
4 on the clock. It's stolen by Rondo. AI up top. Kuzma inside. Carroll covering. Good on the shot.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Allen, a screen on Rondo. It's Russell with the drive. McGee with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Got a piece of it. Here's LeVert. He's guarded by AI. They set the pick. Outside, Russell. Five to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound the Lakers. AI's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Russell. Out left to the wing. LeVert. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 14. AI kicks to Kuzma. Rondo dishes to AI. Kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot. Here's AI. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Screened by Russell. Here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Knocked loose. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hollis Jefferson's got 8 points here in this quarter. To the inside. Carroll passes to LeVert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Some changes for Brooklyn. Davis is checked in for Allen. Kenneth Faried comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Napier in for LeVert. The Lakers also with a sub. Harris is checked in. Now here's Napier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Here's the screen. Outside, Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 5 points so far.
And floating it in there, the smoothness, something you've got to love about Russell's game.
AI with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nets trail by 14. Napier kicks to Davis. Back to Napier. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Napier's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
LeBron dishes to AI. Lakers working the ball around now. Lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Tipped away. Stolen by McGee. Fires the three. And Davis pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And just showing great vision there. Russell surveys the floor and whips it to the open man.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Crab's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Hart subbed in for LeBron.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Grab the pass to Faried. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Faried outside. 4 on the shot clock. With the floater, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. AI's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good. Ingram.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Nets trail by 15. Crab kicks to Napier. Back to Crab. McGee with the block. Pass to Napier. Here's Hollis Jefferson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to off.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, what's up, Real Moss? Appreciate that.
we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Lakers leading by 15. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Kenneth Faried is out there with Allen, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Over Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's 11 points for LeBron. Outside Russell. Screen by Faried. There's the pick. Here's LeVert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got 8 points.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
AI can't hit. Nets trail by 15. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The dish now to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Allen with the screen for Russell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 7.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry. And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Los Angeles leading by 11. AI kicks to Rondo. Kuzma sets a screen, and a wide open look for AI. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. They set the pick. Russell passes to Hollis Jefferson. From deep. And it's Russell missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Rondo dishes to AI. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to LeVert. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
AI, no good. Burnett shooting around 40% from the floor here. Allen, a screen on Rondo. Russell off the screen. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries it from 19. And AI with the basket on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. There's Hollis Jefferson, and he lays it straight in. Hollis Jefferson's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Puts up a 3, cans it from downtown. And that's 23 points for AI.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Nets trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's LeVert. He's guarded by AI. A nice shot by LeVert. He's got 12.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lakers leading by 16. Rondo kicks to AI. In the corner, it's James. Back to AI. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
Here's LeVert. 12 points for him. They set the pick. Faried the pass to Russell. Knocked away. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers also making some changes. Beasley comes in for JaVale McGee, and Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Fareed. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the wing right side. Fareed setting the pick for Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Yeah, with the size and quick shot release, Russell a tough cover from mid-range.
That'll be a 5-second call. Some call it the Ewing theory, teams that play better without relying on a star player. Chris, how sustainable is that?
It's not sustainable. It's real cute until you have the teams that are focused and want to win come in. And usually that Ewing theory, that's usually like in the 5th week of the season or before All-Star break when teams are figuring out themselves. Once everybody has identified their strengths and their weaknesses, you need that horse to ride. You need that big hoss in there, that guy that's dependable every night. And as long as he's a willing passer, unselfish player, no, you need those guys. I don't believe that teams are better without their main guy. Maybe for short stretches, players can rally, but you look at championship winners, I'm trying to think of one that didn't have a superstar on their roster. I just don't buy into that theory.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. AI dishes the ball. No good off the back of the rim.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Carroll against Caldwell Pope. And the pass to LeVert. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Fareed, no good. Lakers leading by 21. AI outside. James outside. Over Fareed. LeBron can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Russell. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from James. He kicks it to AI. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. That's now 32 points for AI.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Screen by Fareed. Ball against Russell.
What's up, real boss?
Shoots over Ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. AI with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Russell. He's got 9. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Beasley with the steal. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by AI. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Passes it to Carroll. Count it from 12. Carroll's got his first points of the game.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside.
AI kicks to James. Back to AI. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. And it's AI missing. Now Carroll, pass to LeVert. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Here's Russell. Fareed outside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. So for the Lakers right now, inside we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with AI. And it's James in at the three. Russell, no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Napier. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. AI passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. AI dishes to Rondo. AI with it. Now guarded by Fareed. And McGee kicks to AI. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at AI. And it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's AI. Kuzma passes to AI. Goes up from the top of the key. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by LeBron. Russell. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From the line. AI kicks to McGee. Down low, here's AI. Rebounded by the Nets.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Fareed, and stolen by AI.
And they're complimenting
Lakers leading by 19 points. James outside. Here's AI. Nice spin off the left rim and in. AI's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Russell kicks to Fareed. He dishes it to Napier. Outside, Russell. See, Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. Just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years, the growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players, to me, that's been so exciting, along with the group growth of the league overall.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start he had.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's LeVert, 5 on the clock. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. That's tipped. Now, here's AI. Kicks to McGee. Back to AI. Passes it to McGee. AI outside. Here's Kuzma. James, the pass to AI. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Davis is checked in for Allen. Crabbe comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and it's Napier in for D'Angelo Russell. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Michael Beasley. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need...
That's definitely the classic crossover. You can embellish it all you want, but when it comes to that, pure mechanic.
You got time for a quick interview? We have Griff standing by.
Okay, where we going?
Right this way.
AI.
What's up, Griff? How you doing, man?
Good. You were a force on defense tonight, and it's not always easy to stand out on that side of the ball. What do you have to say about your defensive effort and what it means to have your work on that end get noticed?
You know, I pride myself on being an all-around player. I mean, I know the fans usually prefer offense, and, you know, I love putting on a show when I can, but sometimes you just got to go in full lockdown mode, and that's exactly what I did tonight.
It's almost like you were built as a lockdown defender from the very beginning.
Whoa, 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 Griff. That's a little too meta for me right there, okay? Let's just say that, you know, it was a good win, and thank you for noticing that my contribution on both sides of the ball.
Always an interesting interview, AI. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, AI. You can head in now.
All right, take care, guys.